2 more wines, cause tonight I want a little context if you care to listen. I found myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over, done decision. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I'll stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission.
Under fair use copyright law, these are my opinions, these are not facts, and this is for your entertainment.
It's time to do some rum tasting. All right, you guys, it's day 3, and we're about to do some rum tasting, wine tasting, and explore the beautiful city of the Bahamas. I am so ready, but you know, it's like 10 a.m. and your girl is not ready.
Like, delicious. Delicious. Okay. Do you mostly think of like Malibu? Like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No?
I don't think that.
Tomato. I like the tomato rum.
Tomato?
Just tomato. Just like the green bottle.
Oh, I've never even seen it. Where's it from?
I'm not sure. Maybe Cuba.
Maybe Cuba. Oh, we got
Perhaps.
Cuban rum too. Okay. So, y'all ready for this journey?
Yes.
So most large distilleries, they're sugar water yeast batches because the fermentation is 3 days and it's ready for the setting, right? Then there's a sugar water, molasses, and yeast batch, right? And we have all of them on the tasting, so I'm just explaining before we start. Now, once you put molasses in the batch, you've heard the phrase slow like molasses?
Mm-hmm.
That actually comes from the way molasses ferments, right? It's not actually how it drinks, it's how it ferments. The more molasses in the batch, the longer it's going to take to ferment. So, sugar, water, molasses, and yeast, we're looking at 15 to 30 days, right? And then we're going to have a molasses, water, and yeast batch. Full molasses batch, now we're looking at 30 to 60 days, depending. And then the last one is supposed to be a molasses, water, and yeast batch. I didn't pour it for you yet because I want to heat it. So we're going to have a whole thing. But it has something extra in the batch that I've never seen in another rum batch. But it's so cool it was worth us having. So we're going to have that too. Every Caribbean island has a different way that they like their rum. In the Bahamas, we like fruit rum. Fruit rum is a whole vibe. Both of these are from the Bahamas. One is a sugar water yeast batch, one is a sugar water molasses and yeast batch. Then we go into spice rums. They're spice rums, but they're completely different in the batch and in the spices they use. And the last one is an aged rum. Now, girls, if you like bourbons with whiskeys, you're gonna love this. If you're not into bourbons and whiskeys, I'm sorry. It's gonna be a rough one. Okay, so at least I won. So, guys, we are gonna go from the one furthest away from the fancy glass to the one closest to the fancy glass, right? So I want you to smell the first two. One is, so they're both fruit rums. One is pineapple. Yeah, that's why I said drink.
So let me tell you guys, the first one was really savory, sweet, very, very good. I loved it. What do you think, babe? Nice? Okay, you guys, so this one had more of a savory flavor. It was really, really smoky. Had a little bit of an aftertaste, so it wasn't my most favorite. Cinnamon and vanilla. This is 3. The one before is dark. Yeah, this is 3.
So too much? It was made to go with a cigar. Right? So it is very smoky. Now, remember I said it had a secret thing? So this is a molasses, water, and yeast batch. It's a 12-year-old rum, but they also put honey in the batch. So it gets some floral notes from the honey.
So how long do you usually heat it for? Or warm it up for?
Just until like you can feel like it's a little bit warm.
So we don't put
$10 straight up to $200.
that's to $200.
Yes.
Go,
For $200, that's not warming up for me.
want you to kind of sip it, let it rest on your tongue. Play with it, run with the tongue side.
So as you guys can tell, the $200 one was my favorite. It was really smooth and sweet and a little nutty, but it was definitely a must buy.
I came back home. She was like, girl, let's go out. We started drinking Sky Juice because a good Sky Juice is supposed to taste like nothing, but it's everything. 2 hours later, we was laughing and trying to hold each other up. And the two of us are like falling on the floor. Like, two stupid ass people. We're holding each other up and none of us can walk. What's the name? What's that? So let's look at that.
I've been there, done that. That's the one, sorry?
Condensed milk,
Okay, get into it.
gin.
Mucho condensado.
Gin and the coconut rum to melt the condensed milk before you add coconut water. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay?
Walk into the next destination.
Y'all ready?
Okay, so we're just going to do a walkthrough in here. It's kind of cold in there, so we'll do a walkthrough. We're not stopping in there, we're just walking through, okay? So just follow me.
Hey man, our tour already started. I gotta do one of this.
Excuse us as we walk through.
She like the heat.
Let me walk through.
No one hears you. I'm to it, not here somewhere. There's only 4 of us here. Our party is party. Our tour guy gone.
This is a vibe. This is a whole vibe in here.
Okay. Okay. Smoke you one, babe. Yeah, where's the mark?
So, people describe the sleep as the mild sleep or having a mild dark chocolate or chocolate. What's the blind card that you for cigars it shakes. So this sleep, it's very smooth, very smooth. It's not a cigar that has both the triggers. So yeah. So the previous one that I showed you never grown in a farm. This one is grown in a farm. It has some slight that's the outer layer for the cigar. If you're not grown in a cigar, that's when you're feeling.
No wrong, nobody's wrong. Look at that fat motherfucker, she rolled it though.
Okay, so she's on the last process now, but still.
Yeah, I want to catch it too.
They take a big step that's normally in the middle. From there, they're both in ready for yourself.
You ain't be coming to the party, baby.
So when you roll it like that,
I got you see, grab the shit right here.
But find people that chew on leaf. You'll find people that put these in pipes and they smoke it as well. They also use this to make cigarettes as well. A lot of people think that cigars are harmful to smoke, and I think it has to do with the size, because when you look at cigars, they are kind of big, but they're pretty much one of the safest things you can't smoke because they have less than 1% of nicotine. You're not supposed to inhale cigars either. It's supposed to be more of like a simple pleasure than addictive habit. Worst thing you can't smoke is a black and mild. Yeah. If you smoke two, you're smoking 25 cigarettes.
Wow.
Okay?
It's like smoking 25 cigarettes?
Yes.
Which one?
The other one he smelled.
You smoking here?
Smell this one. This one smells better. The guy oh, I want to try that.
Hennessy and onion chocolate. That's the odd one, but it's really good. It's a white chocolate. The onions are caramelized. It's onion.
Oh, actually, that sounds healthy.
They even have a SpongeBob chocolate in there. So
my lord.
when you, I know, right? When you go out there, you are gonna see all of that. They're gonna give you a chocolate sample, and if you want to purchase any chocolates, you can. The ones that I talked about, they're like $2.80 a piece. All right. No. Dark chocolate today.
Oh, here's the Hennessy and onion one.
Dark chocolate.
Here's the Hennessy. Ooh, mint mojito.
These candles are gorgeous.
Normally Chardonnay has like a buttery oaky aftertaste.
Yeah.
That Chardonnay does not. Because at Great Cliff, they don't believe in oaking white wine. So instead of being in a barrel, they put it in a stainless steel tank. So it's much more lighter, much more crisp. And it has more apples and pears in it. The Chardonnay is 11.5%. The sweet is 11%, which is kind of high for a sweet wine. But when you're in the Bahamas, that is high for a sweet wine. The fruit that was in that was watermelon.
Told y'all.
Watermelon.
My dry people, that was
Dry ass
that's
people.
the Merlot. It's the least dry out of the reds. It's 12%er. It has red cherries and dark chocolate.
Red cherries and dark chocolate.
Dry ass people.
Alright, you guys, so after I did the rum tasting, we were ready to go out. So we're over here pre-gaming, we're about to hit the club. And here we are at one of the local spots. There's me looking cute or whatever. Last night vibes, you know, what's up, Bahamas?
Once again, make a tour my birthday if you could.
Ladies, if you and your friend's body, Snapchat your friend, record your friend.
You guys, I am at the airport. I'm ready to get back to Vegas. Goodbye, Bahamas. It was so much fun. But it's time to go home. I'm ready.